For most of the 20th century, the name German Army carried a kind of weight the world couldn't ignore. Its legacy was built on discipline, engineering, and a relentless pursuit of perfection, both feared and respected in equal measure. But in the decades after World War II, Germany took a different path, one of restraint, diplomacy, and quiet rebuilding. And yet, here we are again, a century later, with Europe watching as Germany reawakens its military might. The Bundeswehr, once limited by history and politics, is being reshaped into one of the most advanced and capable armed forces in the world. It's not the old army of conquest, it's a modern, precise, high-tech force designed for deterrence, defense, and influence. The story of the modern German army isn't about reliving the past. It's about redefining strength, about transforming industrial genius and engineering mastery into a defense force built for a complex world. But before we go deeper into how the Bundeswehr became one of the most capable armies in Europe, how it blends technology, discipline, and strategy into something quietly powerful, take a moment to support this channel. If you enjoy in-depth military documentaries, analyses of global power, and cinematic storytelling like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps us grow, reach more viewers, and keep producing content that digs beneath the headlines. Alright, let's get into it. The Bundeswehr was born in 1955, 10 years after Germany's defeat in World War II. At that time, Europe was divided, the Cold War was escalating, and the West needed a strong barrier against Soviet expansion. That meant Germany, the same nation that had torn the continent apart, would now become the keystone of its defense. It was a delicate balance. The new army had to be strong enough to deter the East but constrained enough to prevent the ghosts of the past. Its mission was simple but profound: to defend democracy, not destroy it. The first soldiers of the Bundeswehr were selected with care, disciplined, apolitical, and deeply professional. From the beginning, it wasn't just an army, it was an institution built on ethics. The idea of the citizen in uniform, der Staatsbürger in uniform, became its foundation. Every soldier was not just a fighter but a guardian of democratic values. That ethos still defines the German army today. Fast forward to the 21st century. Germany has become Europe's economic powerhouse, and now, it's rediscovering its role as a military one. The Heer, or land component of the Bundeswehr, is a professional, technologically advanced force designed for mobility, precision, and cooperation with NATO allies. With roughly 63,000 active soldiers, the Heer may not be the largest in Europe, but it's among the most capable. Its doctrine is built on three pillars: deterrence, readiness, and multinational integration. Germany doesn't seek wars of conquest. It seeks to ensure that no war can destabilize Europe again. To understand Germany's modern power, you have to understand its structure and strategy. The Heer is organized into combat brigades, logistics units, and specialized formations, all designed to deploy quickly across Europe or beyond. Its headquarters in Strasbourg oversees a network of mechanized and armored brigades spread strategically across the country, ready to reinforce NATO's eastern flank or respond to crises. Germany's armored might remains legendary, and for good reason. The Leopard 2 main battle tank is one of the finest in the world. Built by Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann, it's a masterpiece of engineering, combining speed, precision, and protection into a single platform. The Leopard 2's reputation is global. It serves in over a dozen armies from Europe to Asia. In NATO exercises, it's the tank that sets the standard, the benchmark others are measured against. But the Leopard is just one part of a much larger modernization effort. The German army is transforming into a digital, networked fighting force. Its Puma infantry fighting vehicle, produced by Rheinmetall and KMW, represents the next generation of armored mobility. With advanced protection systems, automated turrets, and digital interfaces, it's designed to dominate future battlefields where information moves faster than bullets. These machines are more than weapons. They're symbols of Germany's industrial genius being applied to defense. Precision, reliability, and technological depth define every aspect of the Bundeswehr's arsenal. But beyond technology, there's a strategic transformation underway, one accelerated by the shocks of the 21st century. For decades, Germany kept its defense spending low, relying on the stability of Europe and the protection of NATO. But when war returned to the continent, when Russia invaded Ukraine, Germany's worldview changed overnight. Chancellor Olaf Scholz announced a Zeitenwende, a historic turning point. A €100 billion special defense fund was unveiled to modernize the Bundeswehr from top to bottom. That moment marked the rebirth of German military power. The plan isn't just about upgrading weapons. It's about rebuilding the entire defense ecosystem, from logistics to cyber, from air defense to training. Germany is investing in new heavy transport helicopters, drone systems, artillery and missile defense, not for aggression but for deterrence. And the army is at the center of this transformation. Its priority is readiness. For decades, German troops were criticized for limited equipment availability, tanks without spare parts, units short of ammunition. That era is ending. The goal now is to make every brigade fully operational, fully equipped and combat ready, a force that can move within days, not weeks. That focus on readiness is tied to Germany's leadership role in NATO's Eastern Front. The German army now commands the alliance's forward presence in Lithuania and supports multinational brigades in Slovakia, Romania, and Poland. In exercises, German forces practice rapid deployment eastward, the same routes that history once made infamous. But this time the mission is defense, not invasion. It's symbolic. Where once tanks rolled east in conquest, they now move east in solidarity. German soldiers today are among the best trained in Europe. Their preparation combines rigorous field exercises with advanced simulation and digital command systems. Training centers like Munster and Hammelburg are among the most advanced in NATO, blending traditional combat drills with the latest in augmented reality systems and urban warfare training. That training reflects a key reality. Germany's army is not built for quantity, it's built for efficiency. Every soldier is trained to operate independently, think critically, and function within multinational coalitions. Whether they're leading armored formations in NATO exercises or conducting humanitarian relief after floods, the same precision and discipline apply. And that multinational mindset is crucial. Germany sees defense not as a national effort, but as a collective responsibility. Its forces integrate seamlessly with Dutch, Czech, and Norwegian units, forming joint brigades where logistics, command, and equipment are interoperable. This European army by integration model makes Germany the anchor of continental defense. Then there's the engineering factor, a kind of quiet superpower in itself. German industry supplies not just its own forces but much of NATO's. Rheinmetall, Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann, and Diehl Defense are names behind Europe's most advanced armored systems, air defense systems and ammunition supplies. In essence, Germany's army is backed by an industrial arsenal unmatched in Europe. But technology and resources mean little without morale, and the Bundeswehr has rebuilt its sense of purpose. After years of political caution and public skepticism, German soldiers are once again seen as professionals serving not power but principle. They stand for stability, democracy, and European unity, a powerful narrative in a world increasingly defined by division. This renewed purpose is perhaps best seen in Germany's evolving doctrine. Modern warfare demands versatility, cyber defense, hybrid operations, and information warfare are now as important as tanks or artillery. The Bundeswehr's land forces are training for multi-domain operations, where digital intelligence, drones, and long-range precision strikes are integrated in real time. The Army's new digital command network, part of the digitization of land-based operations (DLBO) program, links every sensor, vehicle, and soldier into one battlefield network. That means real-time situational awareness, faster targeting, and smarter logistics. It's Germany's answer to the 21st century battlefield, one where speed and connectivity are decisive. At the same time, the Bundeswehr is expanding its artillery and air defense capabilities. Germany is reintroducing rocket artillery systems, procuring the Arrow 3 missile defense system, and upgrading its PZH-2000 howitzers, systems capable of hitting targets over 40 kilometers away with pinpoint precision. The goal is clear: a fully balanced, self-sufficient land force that can fight and sustain operations across any environment. But what truly defines the modern German army isn't just what it has, it's what it stands for. The Bundeswehr soldiers are highly respected within NATO because they bring something rare: discipline without arrogance, efficiency without aggression, and confidence without conquest. German soldiers are known for their precision in operations, their reliability in coalition warfare, and their mastery of logistics. These aren't traits that make headlines, but they win wars. Every large NATO deployment, from Afghanistan to Mali, relied heavily on German logistical frameworks, the silent backbone of Allied operations. Germany also plays a vital role in humanitarian and stabilization missions. Its engineers rebuild bridges, its medics provide aid in crisis zones, and its troops maintain peace in regions where war has burned for generations. That balance, between soldier and diplomat, between fighter and builder, defines the Bundeswehr's moral power. Yet Germany's leadership knows that peace cannot be taken for granted. The return of large-scale war to Europe has forced a reckoning. The Bundeswehr is no longer just a symbol of alliance solidarity, it's becoming a frontline force again. New brigades are being raised, ammunition stockpiles replenished, and strategic mobility enhanced. The Army's ultimate goal: to be able to deploy a full armored division anywhere in Europe at short notice. That ambition echoes Germany's old military virtues: precision, readiness, and speed, but in service of a very different mission: protection, not domination. And that's what makes today's German army so compelling. It carries the DNA of an old warrior culture: discipline, order, excellence, but wields it in the defense of democracy and peace. It's a paradox, but a powerful one. In a world where conflicts are growing more unpredictable, Germany's quiet resurgence stands as a reminder: true strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it's the army that moves deliberately, plans meticulously, and acts only when it must that holds the greatest power. Every Leopard tank rolling through mud, every Puma armored vehicle linking to the digital grid, every soldier patrolling under the NATO flag, they represent a nation that has turned the lessons of its past into the safeguards of its future. Germany's army doesn't need to prove its power through conquest. Its power lies in control of its history, its technology, and its purpose. And that purpose is clear: to ensure that Europe remains whole, free, and at peace. The Bundeswehr's motto: Wir dienen Deutschland. We serve Germany. But in serving Germany, it also serves something larger: the stability of an entire continent. That is the power of the German army. Measured, modern, moral. A force not of fear, but of resolve.